Hi, my name is Bill Dennison, and I'd like to tell you about an ebook that my late friend Peter Oliver and I wrote together. The title of the book is Dancing with Dugongs, Having Fun and Developing a Practical Philosophy of Environmental Teaching and Research. The book title, Dancing with Dugongs, refers to the large marine mammals that live in coastal waters of Australia and the Indo-Pacific Ocean. We chose this title because dugongs have been a theme in both of our careers. Dugongs are related to manatees, and they eat seagrasses, marine flowering plants that grow in shallow coastal waters. And I'm a marine biologist who has studied seagrasses for several decades. And my co-author Peter Oliver was a catchment coordinator and an educator who used dugongs as a central feature in his various conservation activities. He even wrote and performed an infectious song called Dugong Rock. I first met Peter in the early 1990s when he was the catchment coordinator for Pumicestone Passage. He came wandering into my lab one day at the University of Queensland holding a bag of alga, and he wanted to find somebody to help him identify and understand this blue-green alga that was raising havoc with Deception Bay fishermen. Peter and I hit it off immediately, and we developed a friendship that lasted for the rest of his life. Several years ago, we learned that Peter, a non-smoker, was diagnosed with terminal lung cancer, and I strongly encouraged him to write a book about his environmental philosophy. He agreed to do so with one condition, and that condition was that I would be a co-author. So this book evolved from a series of Skype conversations and in-person visits that Peter and I had over several years, in which we discussed the experiences that have shaped our careers and lives. We discovered some common themes among these experiences that helped us to articulate our overarching philosophy regarding environmental management, teaching, and research. Unfortunately, Peter died in November 2012, before we could actually finish the book, but I was able to complete it in the following year. In Dancing with Dugongs, we use stories and our reflections to develop a practical philosophy that can be applied to environmental education, research, and management. This book is intended for people who care about the environment and would like to learn from the experiences of two people who've dedicated their careers to environmental teaching, research, and management. We discuss Peter's involvement in a Mullany-based conservation effort in Chapter 2 entitled Hippies, Geeks, and Concrete, and our mutual involvement in the Lingbia blooms in Chapter 3 entitled The Perfect Slime. We introduced some Greek concepts like phronesis, which means practical wisdom, and praxis, which means practical, thoughtful doing. You can think of phronesis as the intersection of values and knowledge, and you can think of praxis as a combination of reflection and practice or action. We have chapters on how to get education out of the classroom and into the real world. Chapter on communicating science, on awakening environmental passion, on integrating our heart, our hands, and our head into what we do, and importantly, how to have fun and enjoy the journey. We also talk about our convergent life journeys, and I added a chapter celebrating Peter's life. We end the book with an invitation to dance with dugongs, a metaphor for enjoying yourself while doing something good for the planet. We hope that you will accept our invitation to join us and dance with dugongs. Thanks to the International Water Center and the University of Maryland Center for Environmental Science, this ebook is available for free in the iBook library and via the Integration and Application Network website. Thanks.